Netflix is in desperate need of a movie about a teen girl with PCOS. It should look like Dumplin' with the mixture of Lorelai and Rory from Gilmore Girls. She's the daughter of a young mom who doesn't have PCOS, so she can't relate. She unfortunately looks just like her narcissistic young grandmother. She loves her, but she despises that everyone says she looks just like her because she can see the pain in her mother's eye when they say she does. Her mom tries to understand and wants to be her BFF like they were before puberty, but she just can't relate, and she's starting to see her daughter resemble her mother, which the daughter believes is scaring her mom and pushing her away. Her friends at school are positive and encourage her with advice that backfires, like bleaching her facial hair, waxing her hairy arms, toothpaste on acne, high-intensity workouts that make her pass out in school, and thinking about going on birth control, but a mean conservative popular girl overhears it and calls her a slut. Her best friend has PCOS too, but she just has a very insistent irregular periods. She doesn't seem to suffer from hunger cravings, rapid weight gain, or excess hair growth like she does. Or she should feel closer to her friend. It really just makes her feel even more like life is just not fair for her, and it makes her feel more alone. Through a journey of typical teenage challenges through the lens of a young girl with PCOS, we see her having strained relationships, and we start to notice a pattern that her mood swings always worsen right before her period. They're so difficult, it's hard for her to get out of bed. She feels frozen and overwhelmed, so she procrastinates in school. She has dozens of unread texts. She doesn't show up for her friends and ignores her crush's obvious flirtatious behavior because her intrusive thoughts and depression just get worse. Her period finally comes, everything seems completely normal again, and she acts like nothing happened. She can come across as cold to her friends when this happens, as if she doesn't recognize her behavior the week before at all. They start to wonder if she's just two-faced or if she's turning into her grandmother. Josie, school counselor, starts to notice and wonder if she's bipolar. She starts feeling like everyone is against her and that her changes are out of her control. One day, her grandmother comes home for an unexpected visit. She asks her to go to her room while she chats with her mom. Her tone is for once serious but not accusatory or defensive like it normally is. She overhears her grandmother revealing to her mother that she has recently gone through therapy, and it turns out she has PMDD. This means that the 2 weeks before her period, she will get really anxious and have intrusive thoughts, and she learned how it has affected her relationship with her daughter, and she wants to apologize and take accountability for everything she put her through without even realizing it. She admits that during this time she feels completely overwhelmed, and it feels like every small problem is the world's biggest issue. When she hears this, she spirals. She runs away from home because she realizes that she is turning into her grandmother and there's nothing she can do about it. One thing she wants in life is to not be her grandmother and upset her mom because she idolizes her mom. Her best friend happens to be outside as she sees her run away. She catches that to her and she tries to push her away. She reveals she's so embarrassed that she was born this way and there's nothing she can do about it at all. She wants to never be a burden on her mother. That's when her best friend realizes that everything makes sense. She explains what PMDD is and that there are things you can do to help. This entire time, her friend who's had PCOS and has had nearly no symptoms at all compared to her PCOS also has PMDD. She was just diagnosed sooner, so she's been able to have treatment for over a long period of time. This starts to push her away because she's like, man, I really am alone in this. You're so perfect and I'm not, and I have everything you have. But then she explains to her that she just needs to follow her to her room and to explain what's going on. She shows her that her room's a mess. Report cards the last few semesters have been terrible, but they're slowly getting better. She starts to explain more interrelationship things with her boyfriend that she has been hiding from her because she's been embarrassed to talk about it. She basically explains how she's been able to make small improvements and what's helped for her, including therapy. This revelation of knowing that she actually wasn't alone gives her the confidence to go back home and confront her mom. Notices her grandmother's gone out and she takes a moment to pull her mother aside, who makes a joke about having just had a serious conversation. Is this one too? Turns out it's a similar one, but now the mother realizes she gets the opportunity to get closer to her daughter again, all while healing her relationship with her own mother, and she feels like the luckiest woman in the world. Can you think of a better way to spread PCOS and PMDD awareness, especially through my personal experiences that are heavily influenced by this? So Netflix, please send me a DM, let's chat and make this happen.